Have you ever prayed and felt like heaven went quiet? Like your words hit the ceiling and fell back down? You check your heart, your faith, your life, but still, God seems silent. It's one of the hardest things to face as a believer, because silence can feel like rejection. But what if I told you that when God is silent, He's not absent? He's actually working behind the scenes in ways you can't yet see. Sometimes God's silence isn't punishment, it's preparation. You see, when we don't hear from Him, we often assume something's wrong. We think maybe we sinned, maybe He's forgotten us, or maybe our prayers aren't strong enough. But silence can be God's greatest classroom. It's in the quiet moments that He grows your faith, not your feelings. Faith doesn't need noise. It needs trust. Think about Joseph. For years, God seemed silent as Joseph sat in prison for something he didn't do. But what Joseph couldn't see was that God was setting the stage. Every delay, every false accusation, every lonely night was shaping the man who would one day save nations. The silence wasn't God ignoring Joseph. It was God arranging everything for the perfect moment. And maybe that's exactly what's happening with you. God's silence can also mean He's testing your foundation. Anyone can worship when prayers are answered, but real faith shows up when heaven seems quiet. It's like a seed buried in the soil. It looks dead, but something powerful is happening underground. God often hides His greatest work in seasons of silence, because silence teaches you to depend not on signs, but on His word. There's another reason God stays quiet. It's because He's already spoken. Sometimes we're waiting for a new word, when God is waiting for obedience to the last one. He doesn't always repeat Himself. He waits for us to move on what He's already said. Like when Jesus told the disciples to cross to the other side of the lake, and a storm came. Jesus was asleep, silent, but His word still stood. The silence didn't mean He stopped caring. It meant He trusted His word to carry them through. Maybe right now you feel like your life is on pause. Your plans are stuck, your prayers unanswered. But pause doesn't mean denial. God's silence might be His way of saying, I'm preparing something bigger. Be still. I'm working. Behind that silence, God could be aligning people, opening doors, healing wounds, and setting divine timing into motion. Think of it like a movie scene. When the screen goes dark, it doesn't mean the story is over. It just means the next act is being set up. That's what God's silence often is. The quiet before the breakthrough. If you're in that place right now, don't lose heart. Keep praying. Keep trusting. Keep walking by faith even when you can't hear His voice. Because one day, you'll look back and realize that the silence was not a sign of His absence, but the proof of His presence. He was building strength in you, growing patience, and preparing blessings that needed time to mature. So the next time God seems silent, don't panic. Pause, listen, reflect, ask yourself, what is God trying to teach me in this quiet season? Because behind that silence, He's writing your story piece by piece until everything falls perfectly into place. Remember this, when God is silent, He's still speaking through circumstances, through peace, through His word. And even in His silence, His love is loud. If this message has touched your heart and helped you feel closer to God's purpose for your life, don't keep it to yourself. Share this video with a friend or a loved one who needs to hear it. Remember to like this video, subscribe to Bible Timeless Lessons, and turn on the notification bell to stay connected to God's Word. Stay blessed and keep seeking His face.